Hello, this is the tutorial for iTunes 12. This will be a three-part tutorial to covering the basic and a little bit of the harder aspects of iTunes 12. This will be a three-part video as I mentioned before, and this will be for Mac, for Windows users. So starting from the very simple steps. To download iTunes for Windows, you go in the Google tab bar and just press download iTunes. Then the first one to come up should probably work for you. You just press on that. And when it opens up, it will show download as it does here on the top right corner. You just press that and it will download. I don't need to do that because I already have iTunes installed. So now that we're in iTunes, first things I'm going to show how to create an account. So in the top right corner, almost corner, there will be sign in. You press on that. If you have an Apple ID, then just enter that. But if you are new and you want to create one, just press create Apple ID and fill all the information it requests for over there. Press continue. Agree. And you just fill everything in. But I don't need to do that. So, what I'm going to be showing is first this toolbar, as you can see, changed from iTunes 11. So I already messed with it a little bit. So now, here you have music, movies, and TV shows. Podcasts, apps, and internet will not be shown. But these three dots, under here press edit, and you can manage this bar. So you can add podcasts, you can take away podcasts. So if I press on podcast, it will bring up. If I click on it again, it will go away. That's very simple and I think very useful. Here is also when you start the iTunes, this little bar control where it says file, edit, view, control, store, and help, this will not show up. It will be like this. But to open the menu bar, which will make your life much easier, on the very top left corner, there will be this little square, and at the bottom it will show menu bar. You just press on that and it will show up. So first things, I'm going to sign into my account and we'll cover the aspects of iTunes. I know this is fairly simple, very simple in fact, but we are going to get to the more difficult things as further as we go along. So we're signing in, and first things I'm going to show is like the music and the videos and all these different types of entertainment they have in iTunes. So first, I will go to music. We're already in music, and when you're in my music, if you have a new account, then you won't have anything here. But I already have some music here. And yeah, you can download it to your computer by just pressing on this cloud. That means download. And it'll download. Or you can just play it. Next is the movies. Let's go into movies. For music, it's kind of simple. And if you go to playlists, you can just create, for example, if you want certain type of music when you're going to the gym, you will create a folder over here. In playlists, we already have playlists. You can create a new one and just put all the music you want in that. Next, we'll go to the store for music. And it will have lots of useful little aspects. Let's just open up Come on. Okay, let's go to home store. Okay, let's just go to movies now, because this is very simple. So we go to movies, and first I'll show iTunes Store. I'll show all the different films, and on the right column you can judge. You can arrange it by genres. On the bottom it will show pre-order films that are new ones, and you can go into like pre-order, or if you want only Disney, it'll be Disney, or renting and buying films. Just a ton of different options. Also, when you scroll down, there'll be top films. The same for music. On the right column, it will show top music, and it shows the Despicable Me 2, 3 million movies. It shows all these like Planes 2, Fire and Rescue, and when you go down, it will be the most watched genre. That'll be comedy, and for music it'll be either pop or the best album. And so you can look at these selections, if they're new and noteworthy, or and now that and just like that. And music, the same things as you can see here. Top songs on the right, top albums, and all these hot songs, international albums, all these things here. Just go back and show how to buy. For example, if I want to do X-Men Days of Future Past, this will show up. So here it will say the plot summary, the trailer will be shown. Over here there will be a selection for HD if you want to get it HD, or CD, which is lower quality. And the price, there is a price difference, but I would prefer HD. And there's rating and reviews. You can write a rating and a review. And related movies, which will be for, I'll guess, like superheroes movies or action movies. They'll show the cast and crew, director. It'll show just information, the languages for subtitles, the runtime, the size, the format, and yeah. Also show the soundtrack. You can get the soundtrack for this. Why does it keep going back? I don't know. And on the left side, it'll show the price. For me, it's AD, which is which $1 is about 4 AD. To buy, it's 60 AD. And to and that's forever. And also a really handy one is rent. If you just want to watch the movie once, or take it to the plane, or do absolutely anything you want to do with it, you just rent it and you'll have it for 2 days. From the moment you press play, then you'll have it for 2 days. Next, let's go to how to use iRadio. So here will be TV shows. It's basically the same concept for music, movies, TV shows, podcasts. Maybe we can go into podcasts. You can just download them and listen to conversation, for example, a book or something, or radio. And in apps, it'll be the same like the App Store. So now let's go into radio. And this is very handy. If you don't want to buy music, or you don't want to illegally download it, you can just play it. You can just play it off of iTunes. So when you press into internet radio, here is the icon. There'll be a lot of different genres. So for example, if I choose 90s hits, I press on that, and a list of 90s hits should come up. You should press of radios from the 90s with the highest hits, and it's just coming up, and you see it showed up, and it'll say anything related to 90s hits, and you can choose, and when you just press play, you just press on it, it'll start playing like normal song, but it's gonna be completely for free. Of course, you do need the internet for that. That's a very, very handy aspect. Now I'll be showing how to transfer music through computer. So first things you can do is of course, if you want to give it to your friend, you can just give them your iTunes account. They can download it and play it off of their computer, laptop. But if you don't trust them and you don't want to give them that, USB and like through iPhone, it wouldn't work, but it would work if you burn a CD. For example, you put a CD into your laptop or computer, whatever, you import this music to it, and you can just do it. You can take the CD, and your friend can take it and listen to it. Next, these little aspects of the toolbar, here, file, edit, view, control, store, and help. We don't have a lot of time, so under help, there'll be different things that you need help with. So if you need help, if you don't understand anything from this video, what I was talking about, you can go here, looking for iPhone user, iPad users, iPod users, keyboard shortcuts to help you, iTunes help just in general, and just that. So store, this is just basically the same as this. Controls, so you can shuffle the songs, you can repeat the songs, you can eject discs if you're burning a CD. You can play recent, you can play also under view. You can view movies, podcasts, internet, radio. So it's the same as this, just over here. For edit, I'm not really sure edit, but we'll get into that later. And for file, you can just create like a file to put some music in, some movies, for the gym, for just these different files which you can put different things in. And